Which list of numbers is ordered from greatest to least? So similar to the first question on the Google form, we have a whole bunch of different types of numbers and we need to figure out which one is greatest to least. So all these numbers are, it's the same fractions, decimals, percents, scientific notation on each one of these problems. So what I would do is I would just take each one of these and I would figure out what are all of them as a decimal. So 52%, I see that in all of the answer choices. So if I change 52% to a decimal, I need to move my decimal 2 places to the left. So 52% is 0.52. That's my 52%. The 0.45, obviously, we don't need to change that to a decimal. It's already in a decimal form. The next one is scientific notation. So 3.1 times 10 to the first power. What that's telling us to do is take our 3.1, and because it's a positive exponent, it's going to get bigger. So I'm moving it. The exponent tells me how many places am I moving the decimal. So I would move this 1 place to the right to make this 31. And then lastly, 10 over 11 is a fraction. So if you go to your calculator and do 10 divided by 11, you should get 0.909, which I'll just round to 0.91. So which one of these is ordered from greatest to least? So by far the biggest number on here is the scientific notation, the 3.1 times 10 to the first. So that should be our very first one. So I'm going to eliminate A, and I'm going to eliminate C. B and D have 3.1 times 10 to the first power as our first thing or our biggest thing. Now the next thing to look at, if you look at the difference between B and D, D has 10 over 11 next, and B has 52% next. So if I'm comparing those two right here, 0.52 and 0.91, the 0.91 is bigger, so that should be what comes next after the scientific notation. So the answer here should be D. Greatest to least, so biggest to smallest. 10 over 11 is bigger than 52%, so it has to be D.